Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these super awesome dripping slime earrings out of hot glue. So let's just get right into this video. The supplies or the things you'll need are a hot glue gun. I got this one at Walmart for like $6 and it's just the low temp one, so it's super affordable and it works really well. The next thing you'll need is something that hot glue won't stick to. I'm personally using a perler bead ironing sheet, but you can use any sort of like wax paper, parchment paper, silicone mat, possibly even glass. I'm not 100% sure about that. But basically anything that hot glue does not stick to will work fine. The next thing you'll need are hoop earrings. You can use regular hoop earrings, or you can get a whole bunch of these just like hoop earring bases from craft stores like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. The next thing you'll need is something like Mod Podge, so you can use Mod Podge or even clear nail polish or anything else that dries clear and is like a somewhat like protective layer. And lastly, you'll need paint in your desired colors as well as paint brushes. So the first way I'm showing you is I just put the hoop earring down, I put the hot glue along the hoop earring, and then I'm just making the drips all just like laying down on the paper. There's a few different ways that you can do this, so I'm going to show you all the different ways that I did so that you can figure out which way you think will work best for you. So this next one, I just did the same thing, laid it down, put the hot glue over the earring, and then made the drips. And next, I held up the earring to put the hot glue on it, and then I dripped down some hot glue, because then this will create a much more like natural looking drip. And then I just added a drip after I laid it down. Here I'm doing the same thing, but then that one was about to like drip off or whatever, it was about to let go. So I just hurried up and put it down. But honestly, the way to make the most authentic drips is to just put your hot glue on there and then put some hot glue to drip down and then set it down. You want to do this as quickly as possible so that it doesn't do that, so that it doesn't just fall on the paper. But it ended up working out anyways, so you can fix these super easily too. These are a really forgiving craft, so that's something I really like about them. And with them being like dripping earrings, you can kind of do whatever and it'll look natural, because drips are all look different, I guess. Like there's no super specific way that they need to look. So that's something I really like about this as well. But honestly, my favorite technique was just putting glue on there as quick as possible, letting them drip down, like putting dots on there for them to just drip down themselves, and then putting it on the paper as quick as possible so that they can harden. Make sure you don't peel the earrings up before they harden, because then they'll be misshapen. And here I'm just showing you one I messed up. I was able to easily peel the hot glue off of that, so if you mess up, don't worry. My next thing here, I am just showing you guys how I got all the little stringy bits off. You can use any sort of like scissor type things or even tweezers. And then here I am just painting these. When you're painting these, I recommend just painting either like the front or back if you have to lay them down flat to dry. Although I did figure out how to make a little hanging stand so that I could paint both sides at once. Here's a little thing I constructed. It's just a piece of paper, 2 jars, and a paintbrush on top. The paper is to catch any possible paint spillage. So here I am just painting the rest of these. And now I'm going to put Mod Podge on them. You can use clear nail polish too, whatever works for you. But basically you just want to put something on them that is a protective layer, but will also make them shiny and glossy, because it makes it look way more realistic and it makes it not look like you painted it at home.